who are also from my area. We have people from Fitchburg and Leominster. And Townsend. Yeah, I left out Townsend. I'm sorry. So from my hometown and area, who came here for the Trump event. What's your name, Miss?
Christy.
Christy, what made you decide to come up to New Hampshire? I know why I came up to cover it, but what made you decide to come up here?
I wanted to see Trump firsthand and hear him firsthand, and that was what it was all about.
Now, did any of you, the rest of you here, have you been at Trump events before? Anybody? Any of you?
No.
So it's the first time for you. You've been at one before yourself, sir. So, what did you like about what he had to say? What was your impression of the event itself, and what jumped out at you?
I believe he's going to create jobs, and our country needs jobs.
Well, anyone who lives in Fitchburg knows what we need about jobs. That's for sure.
That's the main thing for me. And there are a lot of men and women, great people, wonderful people who've served our country. They need work, they need jobs, and I believe he's going to do that.
Well, at the end of his speech, he talked about American ships, American planes, American cars, American steel, American workers. That jumped out at me.
Loved it.
Anything else that jumped out for any of the rest of you? Is that something that hit you about the speech?
For the people, by the people.
So you liked what you heard. Now, full disclosure, I was a cruise guy at first. I didn't endorse Trump until before the convention. Were any of you people, who was with Trump from the start and who came with him later? So you were with from the start, 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 and you came late, and you came later. Okay, for the people who were with Trump from the start, what did you see at the start that I didn't?
Make America great again.
I'm sorry?
That's what Ross Perot said years ago. You need another business guy in office. Ross Perot was right. The Bush machine, you know what? Made him out to be a crazy old man. Everything Ross Perot said turned out a couple of years later to be true.
That's a point.
You need a business guy back in office. You need someone to set the things straight. You need someone to set government straight. You need someone to set the people straight. Set America straight. Get America back on the right track again. America's been behind.
Okay, and Constitution was a thing for you and yourself. Now, for the people who were not with Trump at the beginning, what ended up winning you over?
Make America great again. Yeah, make America great again.
You did.
Yeah, winning same.
Winning smile? Yeah, he does have a way.
I don't know. He has a charm. I can't describe it. He's warm. He hears what people say, even in the audience. If someone's just throwing something out there. Yeah.
In other words, he's talking to the people and not over them. Because that's something that struck me.
Right.
You know, it's something. A lot of people disagree with me, but I think that Trump did very well in that debate for a couple of reasons. First of all, because Hillary thought. The main Hillary attack against Trump is he's a crazy man, he's dangerous, and he came across as non-dangerous. But also, Hillary seemed to be talking at people, and Trump seemed to be talking to people. Was that your impression?
Yes, he agrees with us. For us. And, you know, if you take America out of America, it's not going to be America anymore. It's going to be a third world nation.
All right.
He's listening to us.
This is the first candidate that you've had nationalism. I've seen more little flag pens. I've seen more flags. I've seen more people that want to make America be what it was once before than ever before. You finally have a candidate that's projecting to really, truly make America back on top, to bring that brand back, made in the USA, back again, to be on top again. And that's the first that I've ever seen any candidate ever in my life do. He has a vision. He's a star. He's a salesman. He's a businessman. You know what? I'll buy the salesman because you know what? I think he'll deliver. And I want somebody to deliver. I'm tired of promises.
And that's a very good point about Trump. Do you believe that Trump will deliver? All of you here.
I believe he will.
And over here.
Absolutely.
All right. All right, well, thank you all for your time, and for you guys who are from the Fitchburg Leominster area, you'll see me a lot at Happy Jack's. So if you like Happy Jack's, you'll probably see me there.
Are you going to be there Sunday?
I'm from Connecticut.
You mean for the Howie Carr thing?
I'm from Connecticut.
And Frank,
I'm hoping to. I have to work that night at 10:30, but I'm hoping to get down there for a little while anyways. Plus, I love Happy Jack's, so I'm...